Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I've seen you guys. I apologize about that. If this is your first time here, my name is Shell. I do a great deal of different crafts. Today I have a few orders that I need to work on, and I'm just asking you guys to come along and work with me. I am working on some bags, some canvas bags. They are sublimation. This is what I have printed out for the bags. And these are the bags that came from Amazon. They are for sublimation. And what I have done, generally I like to tear the edges before pressing anything that's sublimation, just so that the sharp edges or corners are not shown. However, being that this is a bag, I did not rip the edges. I have just taped them down as they are, and I'll put them underneath the heat press and add a little piece of paper in between just to ensure it doesn't bleed over to the other side. And that's it. Now when I do press sublimation materials, I do press at 385 degrees for 30 seconds on materials that are like polyester or just sublimation items that you purchase off of Amazon that are considered blanks. I try to not extend over the 30-second mark, because what I've learned in the past is that setting everything on 50 to 60 seconds can sometimes burn your things, and we don't want that. Okay, so today we're going to be doing some sublimation, and maybe in the next video you guys can work with me on the Letterman jacket, because that's another thing I have to work on as well. And then I have some Christmas shirts that I need to do. So just stick along and enjoy the ride. Thank you. Okay, so let's finish taping this one down. Alright, so we have quite a few of them already ready for the press. So I'll go ahead and press one to let you guys see how it's going to turn out, okay? That is not taped down good. However, I'm not really worried about it once I put it in the press, okay? I'm adding a sheet of parchment paper to the inside before putting it into the press. I am now pressing it on, putting on my heat press. I do keep a Teflon sheet on the bottom just to protect my heat mat and my heat press. I'll then get another sheet of parchment paper to put on the top before I add my second Teflon sheet. And that is just to ensure there is no bleed. I am using HTVRont brand. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. HTVRont brand sublimation paper, as well as which sublimation ink am we using? Printer's Jack. We are using Printer's Jack sublimation ink, and we are using HTVRont sublimation paper. Alright, so we have this on the heat press. Make sure I have it straightened out. I'm going to go ahead and grab a Teflon sheet And I'm going to place this Teflon sheet here on the top. And bring this on around. Ooh. Okay. So now that we have it where we want it, I am going to go ahead and make sure we have the right amount of pressure. And now we have the timer set. And we have the bag underneath the press. Since this is my first time pressing these bags, I will not pull the paper up completely once it comes from underneath the press, for one reason and one reason only. I do not want to move it if it has not bled through the proper way. I may need to use a little more time with this, but it's all about trial and error. All right, so the press is ready. We're going to go ahead and release. Okay. And I'm just going to peep underneath here. I think it came through fine because, as you can see, you guys can't see because you're a little further away. However, I can see how much ink has come through on the top. All right. Beautiful. All right, so this is the way the bags came out. Looks great. All right, so we have a total of 14 more to do. I have 15 of these bags to do. And I also had 2 coffee mugs that I'm going to do as well with my Cricut coffee mugs. This design is for the 2 males that help out with this organization. All right, some of you may be familiar with the Order of the Eastern Star. I know very little, however, I do a great deal of work for them, and they're very kind people. They do a great work in our communities. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put the next bag on. So, I'm wondering, what are you guys working on? I've been busy working on Etsy orders. Most of them are Christmas. I have this one design that has pretty much sold very well. Santa's Favorite Delta and Santa's Favorite AKA have sold great. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of my customers. And I'm going to, in the near future, I do have some sublimation ornaments and earrings, and I want to do some Christmas stuff on that. So, drop in the comments what you guys are working on for Christmas. I'm sorry for keep saying I have a terrible habit of that as well. However, just drop in the comments what it is that you guys are working on this holiday season. I'm working on orders, as you guys can see. However, for fun, I'm going to be working on some ornaments and some earrings and possibly some bows. I've bought a lot of ribbon lately. And I bought a bow maker, and I've just been trying my hand at bows. And considering that this is the season that people are constantly ordering for the holidays and for gifts, hey, make as much as possible. Set up at a vendor pop-up shop. Make your money. That's what I plan on doing. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add a sheet of parchment to the top of this. And I'm going to press this again. Oh, smack. Ooh, don't want that to happen. Okay. I am going to go ahead and get my mugs out to prepare taping them down. so that I can put them in the oven. I do have the oven already preheated at 400 degrees. I'll leave them in for no more than 10 minutes and they'll be ready. One thing about the Cricut mugs, they really don't take long and they don't take a whole lot. They're pretty good. Probably one of the best brands that I will say as far as using for sublimation. I love the Cricut cups. Okay, so that was our heat press letting us know that our bag is now ready. As you can see, I'm still talking because I said, hey, let's give it a few more seconds. Can't hurt, right? Needed some muscles for that. Okay, tiny tighten. Alright, so this is pretty hot. I'm going to let this cool off. And while that is cooling, I am going to go ahead and start prepping this coffee mug. And what I am going to do, even though it does not matter with this, we are going to just rip these edges off. Alright, so now we have the two designs. I'm just going to tear right between the two. And then I'm going to take this onto my coffee mug and place it into the oven. All the images that I'm using today came from the customer. I have no idea where these actual images came from. I'm just using what was sent to me as their choice of what they wanted to add. Alright, so we have that torn. Make sure your design is mirrored whenever you're using, so when you're printing out in sublimation as well. Being that I am a right-handed person, and this will be the front side of the coffee mug for me, this is where I'll place the design. Is there on the front. Now, some may argue that they may want it facing them. However, I'm going to place it in the front. Okay. Okay, so want to make sure that we have it lined up where the complete design is on the coffee mug. I do have it laid exactly where I want it. Now I'm going to use my heat tape. You want to make sure that it is taped nice and tight. Okay, all right, so we have that part taped down. Now we'll get all the rest of it taped down. Right, so we're gonna see there's a little bump here. We don't want that because we don't want any ghosting in the design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this tape up and make sure that we have this all smooth. Boom. Now I'll tape down the sides best as I can, and we'll go from there. Some people do use a mug heat press to do mugs. I do not. The press that I have, it did come with multiple parts where you can disconnect it and connect all these different parts for a plate, coffee mug, and tumblers. Honestly, I'm not the one for that. I'm not disconnecting and reconnecting. Like, I'm just not doing it. So, you know, to each his own. If that's something that someone prefers to do, hey, have at it. It's just not something that Shell is going to do. Cups and tumblers are not something that I do quite often. I do them here and there. And when I do them, I do use a convection oven. I have a Black & Decker oven that I use. And so far, so good. Everything has worked out fine. I will not tell you what to use, because everybody uses what is best for them, is the way I see it, okay? All right, so we have this pretty much taped down. I will add a few more little pieces here and there, just to make sure that I have it right where I want it. And then we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and place this cup into the oven. And look forward to our awesome results. Alright. I think I have that taped down as well as I'm going to have it taped down. And we're going to go ahead and grab our other mug. Let's throw some of the scrap paper in the trash. And we're going to grab our other mug. In there. So, have you guys finished Christmas decorating? I finally got my tree up. Well, let me take that back. My tree has been up for over 2 weeks. I did not decorate it until just the other night. I haven't been feeling well. I've been pretty sick. So I could never build up my energy levels to get the job done. But finally the other night, after having a good nap and some medicine, I got up and I did the tree in less than an hour and a half. I was done with all of my decorating up front. I have not decorated my front yard area, and I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to. There has been years that I did decorate it, and there's other years where I didn't. So, that's still in the air, okay? Maybe, maybe not. These power companies get crazy anyway this time of the year, so you may as well go all out. Whether you put the lights up or not, they're going to charge you for the lights. So I'm considering maybe just going ahead and, hey, lighten it up. Why not? I'm going to go ahead and tear off a little bit more of this paper so that I have just mainly the design. So I have a lot of extra paper on here, and I definitely do not need that. Just makes it too much paper to be taping down. So we don't want that. Okay. Y'all, my lips are so dry. I'm going to have to go get something in a minute about this. So, I guess we'll do that once I get something. I have to get these into the oven. I want to make sure that you guys can see that. Okay. So, I am, once again, placing this. Is the exact same design that I have on this cup that I'm placing on this cup. So I have moved it there. And I want to make sure that these words at the bottom, there we go, that chapter 4 is laying very straight. So that's, that can be an issue. All right. And this is I used to have a little gold brown heat tape, in case y'all wonder what kind of heat tape I'm using. this does not bleed. I have had some before that's actually in the same color, but I cannot remember what vendor I purchased it from on Amazon. But yes, it did turn things yellow. I haven't had that problem with this one, thank God. That was kind of nerve-wracking because I messed up a lot of blanks with that tape that bled. I thought it was me at first, and then I was using too much heat, but I wasn't. It was just the tape itself. So just made a mental note not to mess with it anymore. And I think I still have some of the real skinny one that people would use for like ink pens. Yeah, and it bleeds. I don't have any in this box, but I have some somewhere in one of these bins. And it can be a hot mess. And I know I'm a hot mess, but I don't need the things I'm working on to be a hot mess, right? We don't need that. Okay, so I have pretty much got this design taped down very well. I think I have this one taped down far better than I have this one taped down. So I'm going to make a few improvisations to this one, just to ensure that we have it down to just as well as we have the other. All right, so we're going to place these in the oven for 10 minutes. All right, and I'll be back with you guys. I have to go find some chapstick. Alright, I am still waiting on these cups to finish up. But what I'm doing now is finishing getting all the bags taped down, so they'll be ready for the press instead of having to keep stopping and going. But just to show you guys, I do have a good bit of bags done so far. They look good. Yeah, really nice. They look great. All right. Oh, I got a little bit of butcher's paper left in one of them. I can feel. Thought I was taking it out. Anyway, so that's what we have so far. We're going to finish getting these others taped down, and once we get those taped down, I'll put them in the press. Won't take me long at all to get them all pressed. And I'll show you guys the coffee mugs once they cool off, because the oven is about to go off like any second now. So once they cool off, I'll show you guys how they turned out, because I cannot touch them right now. So we have to let them cool off, and then I'll be right back. All right? Thank you guys for hanging out with me too. Okay, I think these mugs are cooled down, so we'll check them out and see how they look. Hope they turn out good, because I don't want to have to do them over. Try not to scratch the cup and just get to the tape. So we don't see this together in real time. If I did good or not, we'll find out. The great reveal will be together. All right. That looks great. Oh, it looks good. Let's get all this tape off of this. Let me see what time we have. Give me just a moment. Okay, I'm there. I had to check just to make sure. I have to meet someone. A customer, in fact, at lunchtime, so to pick up something. This looks great. It's a glare on this from the light, but it looks real good. Okay, let's get the other out. And I do have all the bags taped down and ready to go too. Just having a little time getting that piece of tape up. I really taped this one down, I can tell you that. And that one turned out great as well. All right. Yep. So both of those mugs turned out great. And put those up. We have the boxes here. Place them back inside. Little thank you card. And that's done and ready to go. So now I have to get these bags finished pressed. My true time constraint. So can't waste any time. Although I'm not meeting this particular customer, I just figured it'd be good if I had this completed before I went out. We'll see. so I want to get these bags done, and that will complete this job. And I'll be back to show you guys how they all turn out. And once I'm done with this video, be prepared for my next video. My next video will be of me doing my son's Letterman jacket. I've already started on that video, but I have to do some more placements. Once I'm done, then that video will be complete and be ready to be released. I'm excited about it because this is actually my first Letterman jacket. And considering that it is my son's senior year, why not? Mama does embroidery. We're not spending all that money with Johnston's. Sorry, not sorry. So, Mama ordered those, the coat off of Amazon, and going from there. So that will be an embroidery video. You know, we're going to try to keep things separate because I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So we'll stick with sublimation today. Next video will be a little embroidery. And then the next just may be a little bit of resin. I've ordered a new brand of resin and I can't wait to try it out. Another beautiful bag. Okay, so I thank you guys for hanging out with me while I've been getting some work done. I feel like I actually have someone in the room when I'm talking to you guys and doing this video. So, hey, I appreciate you. Whenever you do get to watch it, thank you for watching. I need to get me some Christmas music going, but I don't feel like being in trouble for copyright and all of that. So I opted out of doing some music in this video for that particular reason. We don't want no smoke, do we? No. That's too bad, though. I would love if YouTube would release some of those restrictions as far as music goes. I don't even think it's so much as YouTube. It's more of the music companies. But anywho, I would love if we were able to play music in our videos. Prepping the next bag, going ahead and adding that sheet of parchment to the inside. Got two of these. That way, whenever I take this out, they'll be ready to go. Then when I rotate out that sheet, because it actually hasn't been bleeding onto it, thank you, God. It's been no bleeding. So I've actually been able to continue reusing the same parchments, as you can see. Nothing. Clean as it can be. Wonderful. Alright, so take that off. Another beautiful bag. We are getting to the bottom of this order, which I'm very grateful for. Supposed to have it done by 3, and we are in good timing. We will be done long before 12, so that works out perfectly. All right, this one is already lined, so we'll go ahead and line the next one. It just makes it easier for us to get more bags done in a timely manner. Something about the sign with the press with that. Okay. Another beautiful bag. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put this one on the press. It's been lined already. I told y'all I was gonna be right back, right? I'm gonna let y'all hang around while I finish these up. Why not? Go check, go get my phone so that I can keep up with the time so I don't get ahead of myself. Make sure I'm out of here in a timely manner. Don't want to waste people's time. Time is of the essence. I know y'all like, girl, quit showing me the same thing. Well, I'm working on the same thing. I'm just gonna keep showing y'all. But anywho, we're gonna get this done. I think we have like 4 or 5 more bags left to do. And then I can run downtown, meet with a customer to pick up her handkerchiefs. Doing some handkerchiefs for a wedding. That should be fun. And I think the most interesting and, well, not even interesting, well, yeah, interesting and fun thing about it, which made me very excited about doing this particular order, is grandma's handwriting. They sent me a picture of a note the grandmother wrote. So they want me to digitize the grandmother's handwriting, and we're going to take those words and we're going to put them on a handkerchief to give the bride on her wedding day. I think that is very unique. I think it's beautiful and very thoughtful. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing that. Looking forward to putting a smile on someone's face. That's what it's all about. At least for me it is. I love the joy on people's faces when you make stuff. Especially when it's customized. You know? Nothing like something being made just for you. And if you haven't already, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button, that helps me out. And drop a comment. Let me know what you guys are working on. And what you plan on doing for the holidays. All right. All right. Get the next one ready to slide it on in. Take that piece out. Got someone texting me. Oh, okay. Cool beans. sure we get everything laid right. I have a little crookedness going on there. But ain't nothing we can't fix, right? We can always get it right if we pay attention in time, honestly. We should always be paying attention. Alright, so I'm practically pressing these for about 35 to 40 seconds rather than the 30 seconds that the timer has it set to. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been leaving it there just for a tad, a second longer, just to ensure that we're making the colors as vibrant as possible. Okay. Get this bag over here lined on up and get rid of it. We are almost done. Then that way I can come back and I can work on my Etsy orders. I have some shirts I needed to do, but I was waiting on some transfers to come in through the mail to get those done. I just may do a video on them too. Hey, never know. Depends on how I feel. I don't know if I wanted to bring that up just yet. Let me just hold that down for about 5 more seconds while I'm standing here talking to you guys. Because I don't like to pull it up as soon as it's ready. I like for it to stand just a few seconds. Alright. But we don't want to burn it up. Okay. See? Voila. Came out beautiful. And I think that'll be. I got one more bag left to line. Well, we got 3 more bags. Oh, yeah, 3 bags left to press. And one more left to line. I have already gotten everything lined up. Since that take us long at all, let's get this order out the way and then we'll be on to the next one. But I'm gonna wrap this video up before I get on to the next one. I just might come back and that'd be a separate video, considering that I have taken almost the whole year off with recording with you guys. I'm in a good mood, so might just get a good bit more content from me. Let me go ahead and line this bag and I'll wait to do that. And that way it is a smooth ride for our last 2 presses that we have left to do. Alright, this has been on for a little additional time. I'm gonna go ahead and release. I'll be about to turn my wrist up. Y'all don't be like me, do your stuff right. Good deal. All right. Let's go. Make sure, I hope I got everything. Yeah. Underneath there, I do. You would think I was listening to some music. I'm not. These are in just for phone calls. I'm not listening to music. I just got music in my heart. And music plays in my mind, and so I just dance. You know, it's good to dance. It's good to be happy. And even when you're not happy, dance, and I promise you, it'll make you happy. Oh, see, look at me now taking my own advice. Let's give it a few seconds. Then we're gonna release. See what we come out with, and then we're gonna come on to our next one. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. And guess what, guys? We literally have one more bag to go, and we have completed 15 bags and 2 coffee mugs. You guys are awesome, and you're great employees. I thank you so much for your hard work and your efforts that you put in today. Yep, I showed it to you again. And what? All right, so drum roll. We're going to get this last one pressed. If you guys have been with me this long, you are awesome. I really, really appreciate it. If you have hung out to the end of this video, you are amazing. If nobody has not told you yet, you are truly, truly amazing. Got all these bags. I love the handles on these bags. That they all came in assorted colors. You know, a lot of the times when you order these bags, they come with just a black handle or a cream color handle, about like that. However, these all came with different colors. I thought that was very unique, and I thought it was very cool. And yes, the customer, this was their idea, not mine. Before some of you come from me and say, well, those colors are not in the bag. Well, mind your business. Who said that it all had to match? Matching is boring. Thank you very much. Very, very much. We got our last bag, and they said that it's ready, but we're gonna give it a second. I know that was corny how I was singing, but I just do what I want to do sometimes. I'm in a good mood today. It's Friday. In case nobody told you, today it's Friday. Fridays are a day to have fun and be silly like me. All right, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. Like this video. Comment below. Tell a friend to tell a friend, because you're not their only friend. Just joking. But, yeah. Tell your friends to come and follow me too. I promise you guys, I'm going to start doing so much better with these videos. Hence the reason you're about to get like an overload of videos within the next couple of days. So, like I said, if you hung out this long, I really appreciate you. I thank you, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Stay safe. God bless you, and may the Lord smile upon you.